Sister Wives star Kody Brown's showing a softer side lately, and now and then he seems to feel sorry for himself. However, when he plays the victim, I often feel a mixture of compassion and distaste. His decisions led his ex-wives to leave him, and Kody said bad things about them since their departures. So the fact that he won't take any blame makes me uncomfortable. I don't think his victim act is logical or convincing. Kody's not an angelic figure. While Kody has Robyn Brown, I often feel like he's lonely or lost. That activates my empathy. That being said, when it comes to his exes, Meri, Janelle, and Kody Brown, I don't think he's fit to judge them. The women who left him did so because he preferred Robyn Brown. Their reasons were perfectly valid and sensible. They weren't entitled princesses who betrayed him, but good women who got tired of loveless spiritual unions. Perhaps he sees it all differently. In my eyes, Kody appears to resent those women for being happy and successful, even though they have every right to be. When Kody stalls on selling Coyote Pass, although Meri and Janelle want him to list the property, I hope that he's not intentionally hindering them. I hope that he's not trying to play the patriarch when absolutely everything has changed. I feel like Kody lives in the past when the present holds untold possibilities, and the future can be so bright. Is Kody holding his pain too tightly? Change is hard for everyone. Maybe Kody loses sight of what's beautiful in life too easily. Right now, he has a wife who loves him, a fancy house valued at $2.1 million, and 17 children. Yes, his relationships with some of those kids aren't ideal, but he's their father. This is a big family where the potential for truly fulfilling bonds is vast. However, he focuses on the negative. In January 2025, Kody said on screen during a Sister Wives episode, "But my children will always be my children, and the door will always be open to them. They've got to come through that door. I'm going to be holding a hand out for that. But I'm going to be holding this hand that's next to me, and I won't let go of that hand." The thing is, going to them might work better. Waiting for them might not work at all. While he's feuded with Peyton Brown, Gabriel Brown, and other grown-up children, there's always hope. It's about being softer and more apologetic. It's about spending time with children and making them feel important. It's about consistent love every day and night. Kindness can work wonders. I know as a mom that sometimes I have to swallow my pride. I need to walk in my son's shoes, and I do, and it helps. When I think about my own kid, I often get that Johnny Cash song in my head, "Walk the Line." Because he's mine, I walk the line, doing what I can to make him feel loved. I will always walk the line. That's a love song, but to me, it's about a parent's love. My son keeps me on the straight and narrow, bringing out the best in me. Kody can also walk the line, going all out for the adult kids who have occasionally doubted him. He can prove himself, putting good credit after bad. Then, things may get better. By actively reaching out to his children, Kody can make those relationships shine. It's possible to start over, to try harder. On the flip side, Kody lost his son. That is a loss so great that words fail me. As a mother myself, I have cried because Garrison Brown is gone. It's a terrible thing which personally made me feel for the entire Brown family, including Kody and Garrison's mother, Janelle. No one should have to lose something so precious. Kody has made mistakes. However, he's suffered too, so my mixed emotions about Kody make sense. He's loved and he's lost. He's up and he's down. He's the villain sometimes. Gwendolyn Brown accused him of overspending, as seen in the clip above. But he's also a man who has trudged some hard miles, soldiering on after a loss so profound that healing will take a lifetime, if it happens at all. Kody breaks my heart and sometimes infuriates me. What I'm trying to say is that he's human, like we all are. Kody needs to focus on what makes him happy, rather than arguing with exes who don't trust him anymore. He needs to find ways to lead a truly peaceful life. We all have our methods. I like to meditate. Music is also a great healer for me. I like to laugh. I think Kody needs to laugh more. His exes are gone, and they probably won't come back. Kody touts a karmic connection to Janelle, but she's not feeling it. She's thinking about lawyering up instead. Instead of being combative, he once accused Kody of parental alienation, or praising Robyn for stopping him from screwing over Janelle with regard to Coyote Pass. Yes, that really happened. He needs to forgive them and himself. The plural marriage wasn't easy for anyone. Some families make polygamy work, but the Browns could not. Can Kody let it go? He definitely needs to release some anger and sadness. Kody needs to let go. He has a certain amount of time on the planet, and how he thinks will play a big role in how he feels. If he tries to see the beauty in his exes, in the kids he's feuding with, he will be on the right track. He may need some space from everyone for a while. The death of his son was traumatic. Hopefully, Kody is taking care of himself. Kody's not all bad, and Sister Wives fans often dehumanize the man who fell in love with Robyn. But maybe, just maybe, he couldn't help doing that. While he should take accountability for certain things and treasure what he has in his life, some rain has fallen, and that's not always his fault. Kody Brown from Sister Wives has offered some controversial advice in a personalized video for a fan. He first appeared on the show with his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown. Initially seen as a caring father and loving husband, Kody's behavior changed as he developed stronger feelings for his youngest wife, Robyn. This led him to neglect his first 3 wives and the 12 children he shared with them. Kody began spending more time with Robyn and treated his children with her much better than his older kids with Janelle, Meri, and Christine. Since 2020, Kody hasn't had a good relationship with his adult children, particularly his sons with Janelle. Despite this, he still feels confident in sharing his knowledge as a father with other Sister Wives fans. What Kody's parenting advice means for his relationship with his own children. Kody may be holding on to negative feelings towards his children. When Kody first appeared on the show, he appeared to genuinely enjoy being a father to his many children and treated them all equally. However, after falling deeply in love with Robyn, he began prioritizing his relationship with her children over his own. He preferred taking Robyn's children to school over his children from his other wives. Kody also declined to help Christine with putting their children to bed when asked for his help. As time passed, his relationships with his adult children worsened. Kody was even accused of engaging in a physical altercation with his son, Hayden Brown. Kody's advice to new parents involved a lot of recommendations, indicating that he may have some regrets about how he raised his children. He appears to be upset about how his relationships with Peyton, Gabe, Gwendolyn Brown, and others have declined over the past 3 years. The somber tone of Kody's advice implies that he wishes he could go back in time to foster stronger bonds with his children. However, it seems that Kody has moved on from trying to reconcile with them and possibly harbors resentment toward them for not maintaining contact with him and his favorite wife, Robyn. Our take on Kody's controversial parenting advice. Kody's parenting advice might just be spot on considering Kody's unequal treatment of his adult children. His parenting advice doesn't hold much weight. He is accused of neglecting his children to the point that they are no longer in contact. Despite having 18 children, he seems to lack many qualities of a great father. However, there's no denying that his advice could be helpful to some parents. Children need discipline as much as they need love from their parents. Although the Sister Wives cast member may be feeling resentment towards his older children, hopefully, they can all find a way to make their relationship work. Signs the oversized Sister Wives Season 19 will be the end of the series. The second half is taking the place of Season 20. Sister Wives has been on the air for over a decade, but there are signs that the current season of the series will be the end of the show rather than Sister Wives Season 20 as previously speculated. Sister Wives Season 19, which has recently aired its mid-season finale, has been a fascinating look at the Brown family in a moment of change. After Kody Brown, the family patriarch, lost Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Meri Brown, he settled back into his life with Robyn Brown in hopes he'd be able to lick his wounds from his trio of divorces. Kody's behavior has been erratic and difficult to watch throughout the last 2 seasons of Sister Wives, but his appearance this season has been a bit confusing. Kody and Robyn, the only couple left in the once large family, have been doing what they can to maintain a sense of normalcy, while Kody's ex-wives' lives have changed considerably. For Christine, who's already remarried Janelle, who's lost her son Garrison Brown, and Meri, who's moved away from the family, things have been tough. After 15 years, it's possible Sister Wives and the Brown family have changed enough for the show to end. Sister Wives Season 19 is likely going to tackle a lot moving forward. Sister Wives Season 19's first half ended after 20 episodes. It was an oversized first half. Although Sister Wives Season 19 has been on for a few months, the first half of the season just came to a close in recent weeks. With the family having moved through a moment of change, Sister Wives Season 19's first half covered a lot of terrain. From Kody and Robyn finding their new normal to Christine's wedding to David Woolley, the first half of the season brought a lot of turmoil out into the open and made it clear that the family's status quo changed. The first half of Sister Wives Season 19 was a hopping 20 episodes long. With so many episodes, Sister Wives Season 19 is likely going to tackle a lot moving forward. Even so, the majority of the first half of the season was dedicated to making it clear where everyone in the family stands. As Janelle and Meri finally left Kody during Sister Wives Season 18's final moments, their lives were re-established at the beginning of this season. Sister Wives Season 19's second half is set for the spring. It will likely be just as long. As Sister Wives Season 19 has moved along, it's been clear that there's a lot of moving parts to bring viewers to real time rather than further back in the family's timeline. The show appears to be doing its best to bring viewers up to speed in order to keep them updated on what's going on with the Brown family. With the difficult circumstances that have surrounded the last year, including the passing of Janelle and Kody's son Garrison, the second half of Sister Wives Season 19 is set to cover more difficult and more current events. Sister Wives may not have another season's worth of content. The family has moved on. Although Sister Wives Season 19 appears to be one of the longest on record for the series, it may also come with a twist for the show in being its last. Sister Wives Season 19 will likely be the size of 2 seasons, but with so many things changing for the family in recent months, it could be the end of Sister Wives as we know it. While I'm hopeful that there will be a convenient place to leave things off by the end of the season, it's possible that the Browns will have shared everything they have to give. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has been consistently showing new sides to herself this season on the show, and off-screen her new life has been interesting enough to make me yearn for a Meri spin-off. Meri, the first wife of Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown, has been showing her true colors since her tough divorce in 2022. Meri, who left Kody after over 30 years of marriage at the tail end of the last season of the show, has spent Sister Wives Season 19 doing everything she can to work toward her own independence after her difficult and messy divorce. While Meri's time on Sister Wives has been focused on her move away from the family homestead in Flagstaff, Arizona to her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn in Parowan, Utah, bigger things have been happening in her life off-screen. Sister Wives is roughly a year behind the current timeline, so what's been going on in Meri's life is a bit more accelerated than viewers have seen on screen. After getting into a relationship in 2024 and quickly ending things, Meri has made it clear that she's ready for love with a new man and a brand new top-secret space. Meri's relationship with Kody has bothered me this season. She still appeared to be loyal to him. Although Sister Wives Season 19, which aired its mid-season finale in recent weeks and will return for the second half of the season this spring, is about a year behind current times, seeing Meri and Kody's post-divorce interactions has concerned me. While Meri has always been one of the more loyal parts of the Brown family, her marriage to Kody ended in a way that didn't leave much to the imagination surrounding what her future with Kody would look like. Kody hurt Meri so badly in their relationship that it appeared she wouldn't willfully get too close to him again. Unfortunately, Sister Wives Season 19 has shown a level of loyalty between Kody and Meri that doesn't make sense after the way he treated her. Meri and Kody's relationship has been cordial, sometimes even playful, and Meri has chosen to share things with Kody and his remaining wife Robyn Brown that betray the trust of others. Throughout the last years of their marriage, Kody and Meri operated like strangers for most of the time and like scorned exes for the rest. Kody, feeling betrayed by Meri's emotional affair, struggled to reconnect with Meri, who felt pushed away by her husband. During Sister Wives Season 19, Kody and Meri's relationship has been estranged romantically as she's pursued a divorce, but their friendship seems like it's been better than ever. Without the pressure of trying to maintain a marriage, Meri and Kody have seemed to enjoy their time together a bit more. While they haven't been spending copious amounts of time together, what we've seen on screen has left me questioning why Meri seems to trust Kody in the first place. As she's gotten closer to him and Robyn, she's pushed her independence away in a confusing, sometimes overwhelming manner. Seeing Meri's independence has been a positive. She's been happier on her own. Although Meri's been more relaxed with Kody than I ever anticipated throughout Sister Wives season 19, her time on the show has been far different than what we've seen outside the series. In real time, Meri appears to be thriving in her newfound independence. Though she initially moved to Parowan to run Lizzie's Heritage Inn, Meri has been open about not wanting to stay there for the rest of her life, or even her immediate future. She's been opening up about new things like her fitness journey and her life after plural marriage. Meri's independence has been positive and refreshing. Meri's new life and potential love have me wanting more. She's finding her place. Now that she's been away from her plural family for some time, Meri has been soul-searching and making big decisions. From a new home to a new love, Meri has opened up about the changes she's making in her life as she moves into her next chapter. While she hasn't shared much about her move yet, Meri's been clear that she's happy with her new man, who hasn't been revealed yet but appears to be the mystery man she's shared posts with Brandon Stone. Even if Meri's new relationship isn't a lasting one, she's found a sense of inner peace. As Meri moves ahead into a new chapter, I want to see more about her life unfolding outside of Sister Wives. Meri, who's been featured throughout Sister Wives season 19, may not be as prevalent in the future of the series. While the show hasn't been revealed to be continuing past this season, Meri may not be a part of the show moving forward as it delves into drama elsewhere. Instead, I'd be interested in seeing a Meri spin-off of the series exploring her life and future, allowing her to finally take up the space she deserves. Kody blamed himself for marriage trouble with Robyn before new Coyote Pass war with Janelle and Meri. Kody Brown's poor temperament seems to be the main reason for the drama among his family members on Sister Wives. He spent most of his life forming a plural family with his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown. While Kody tried to be a good patriarch, he didn't realize how his cold behavior and anger problems affected his wives. For years, Kody disrespected Meri with his actions, such as melting her ring, divorcing her to marry Robyn legally, and suggesting she sleep in his barn. His behavior drove Meri away, leading her to pursue a romantic relationship online. Like Meri, Kody also disrespected Janelle and Christine by mocking Christine's appearance, undermining their feelings, and not giving them the love they deserved. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Kody became very distant from his first 3 wives and started spending most of his time with Robyn, who was nearly 10 years younger and much more submissive than the others. Ultimately, Kody's lack of interest in caring for his first 3 marriages led Meri, Janelle, and Christine to leave his life. His behavior over the years caused the end of his 3 relationships, leaving him in a monogamous marriage with Robyn. Kody says he's got a fiery temper. Kody's explosive temperament has damaged his relationships. The Brown family fell apart for several reasons, with Kody's behavior being one of the main factors. Viewers have witnessed Kody's tendency to ruin his relationships due to his quick temper. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Kody directed his anger at everyone for not obeying his rules. He turned against many family members, including his son, Kody Brown, and asked Janelle to kick him out of their home. Kody has also been unfair in not giving his ex-wives a fair share of the Coyote Pass property, trying to hurt them for leaving him by not doing what is right. In addition to losing his wives, Kody also lost touch with many of his children because of his short temper. However, he didn't acknowledge his issues until recently. In Sister Wives season 19, Kody admitted he has a temper problem. He talked to Robyn about improving their relationship in an effort to save their marriage, while Robyn advised him to work on his relationships with his kids. "I don't try enough, I know that. I'm too hot-headed right now, Robyn," Kody said, recognizing that his personality has only caused more damage to his relationships. Kody loses his temper on screen. Kody yelled at Janelle and Christine. Will Kody lose Robyn because he loses his temper? Kody may be continuing on a destructive journey. In the last few years, divorces and drama have opened Kody's eyes. Although he remains the same person, he now has enough confidence to acknowledge that his anger issues have caused significant damage to his relationships. Now aware of his flaws, the TLC star can work on them and make an effort to repair his remaining marriage with his favorite wife, Robyn. However, Kody's past behavior suggests that he may continue down a destructive path, potentially leading to the loss of Robyn. The next few years will be critical for the Sister Wives couple. Sister Wives star Kody Brown seems to be doing well these days, despite a heated battle with Janelle and Meri Brown over Coyote Pass. But in the past, he chose to file for bankruptcy, and his now exes Christine, Janelle, and Meri Brown have done the same thing. Rumors that Kody overspends, which were shared by his daughter Gwendolyn Brown via YouTube, are perhaps callous as he has so many mouths to feed. I have one child and Kody has 17 children. Garrison Brown sadly passed away. As I try to do my best to provide for my small family, I feel compassion for Kody, who had to do so much more. The financial pressures probably seemed crushing at times. Every parent worries about putting food on the table and providing shelter, clothes, and more. In the Brown family, that pressure is multiplied. Someone had to give the kids necessities, whether there was enough cash for them or not. The answer is using credit cards and lines of credit. It's not always about indulgence. It's about giving children some kind of quality of life. However, that strategy can be a slippery slope. Parents can find themselves in debt. Such problems can create a lot of tension. Money problems are depressing. When Kody and his then-wives filed for bankruptcy, maybe they felt ashamed. There is so much stigma, but really they were up against it. Perhaps they shouldn't be judged for that. Janelle Brown filed for bankruptcy in 1997. She was the first to file. Janelle's had hard times, and it seems like the money problems that she talked about last season on Sister Wives were an ongoing issue in her life, as she filed for bankruptcy in 1997. Sarcasm accessed copies of documents related to the Brown family's bankruptcy filings, putting them on the internet. In Janelle's paperwork, her monthly income was low, barely exceeding her frugal monthly expenses. She did have assets, but two of them, part ownership of vacant lots, wouldn't give her access to cash until they were sold. She also owned a car with a rather low blue book value. Overall, her financial picture was grim. That's sad, as Janelle is a hard-working person, but not everyone is lucky enough to be wealthy in life. In America, where affluence is celebrated, people may feel very bad about themselves when they don't have a lot, but being poor isn't a crime. Janelle filed for bankruptcy, doing what she had to do at that time. The woman who went out to work to provide for her family says she left her spiritual union with Kody with almost nothing. When Janelle filed for bankruptcy back in 1997, she owed over $20,000. Kody and Meri jointly filed for bankruptcy in 2005. They had bills they couldn't pay. When Kody and Meri filed for bankruptcy in 2005, it was a joint filing. Kody's monthly income at that point was a little under $4,000 per month, while Meri brought in almost $900 per month. Their expenses per month were over $6,100. With that kind of income, it was impossible for them to pay down their debt, which exceeded $229,000. While owing that much money may sound bad at a glance, a lot of what was owed was mortgage debt for their Utah home. In fact, $90,000 of what they owed was mortgage debt. The remainder was debt linked with car loans and retail purchases. Kody and Meri had a range of debts from a host of popular retail outlets, including hardware stores like Home Depot and Lowe's and the chain store Sears. It's not like Kody was charging David Yurman jewelry, which he was spotted wearing later. These charges appeared to be linked with just maintaining a family. Many people have bought clothes for their kids at Sears. Many parents need to go to hardware stores to access supplies. Yes, it's easy to judge and people will, but imagine what it's like to have all those people to look after. If there isn't enough money, what does a person do? They have to do something. Possibly more of Kody's wives could have worked day jobs, but then there were the children. They needed to be taken care of during the day. In some cases, the amount of money that daycare costs is a lot, really cutting into a person's paycheck. It may seem smarter to stay home with the kids. Judging the Browns is pointless. They clearly didn't have a lot. Their debts became too large, and they did what many people have done. They filed for bankruptcy. Hopefully, their financial lives are better now. Christine Brown filed for bankruptcy in 2010. She's thriving in 2025. Christine also had financial problems and decided to file for bankruptcy in March 2010. She earned over $2,100 a month, but her monthly expenses were hundreds of dollars higher. Her assets were scant at just over $1,500. At that point, she had charged a lot on her credit cards, over $22,000. As seen in the clip above, Christine has found happiness and prosperity marrying a nice man, David Woolley, with whom she owns a property in Moab, Utah, which they rent out via Airbnb. as Janelle and Meri wait for Kody to sell Coyote Pass, which is reportedly valued at over 800K. It's easy to see why they'd like him to sell. They wouldn't mind some extra money in their pockets. There's a lot of chatter about how well Kody and Robyn live now, as they bought a $2.1 million home. However, how much money they have and how much they owe isn't known. Hopefully, Kody will sell the Coyote Pass land. Although he says he owns 97% of it, it would be very gentlemanly of him to share the proceeds equally among the wives who put their sweat equity into the family for so long. It remains to be seen how the Battle of Coyote Pass will end, but the Brown family has definitely had real money problems. In particular, it's sad that Janelle still talks about her financial problems, as, in addition to sweat equity, she went out and worked a job to help pay the bills. Janelle may feel like her ROI, return on investment, was very poor, in light of all she's done for the Brown family. It's only natural that she might feel angry and bitter. Now she's got a new business, Tata Farms, and things are looking up. She's such a strong woman and deserves good luck. Life is tough. Polygamy can be tough too. However, the Browns, Kody, Robyn, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, have managed to rebuild their lives. As they entertain people with their drama, they deserve decent standards of living. They are big stars, and they've been putting their lives out there for 19 years. So I hope all the Sister Wives cast members have enough of what they need, and some cash left over for the treats and luxuries that make life more livable. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.